Hey there guys, I'm Dinks564 and this is continuation of our Let's Play of Legends of Eisenwald, and well, let's talk to the Chancellor, shall we? Why interrupt my work? Well, about the chests with books. Oh yes, you see, books are quite valuable things and rare ones are priceless. Sometimes they do more good than you can imagine. There's one respected man here in Windfield called Alexander Severlin. He collects them and has already amassed the largest library in this land. You may have heard of it. I made friends with him and sometimes I help him get some rare parchments and tomes. Many of them are forbidden by the church and my position doesn't allow me to quarrel with the diocese. Which is the reason why I render my assistance secretly. Thank you for your honesty, Lord Chancellor. That'll be enough for me. So you know one name. So I know one name now. This man could easily be the murderer of Wendell's family. But we mustn't make rash decisions in such matters. I still have some clues. I should check them first. Asked about the master of the brigands. Oh yes, the dark story. It happens often. It won't come as a surprise to you that cities are becoming more and more powerful. They need protection. Militia will be the same as a party of knights. Not trained sufficiently and not as loyal, hence why dear Burgomaster often turns to mercenaries for help. As he certainly doesn't split hairs about what kind of knights they are. Even renowned robe writers such as Swiftfoot Mathis. I was saying that Mathis worked for the Burgomaster. Precisely, and in order to ruin his reputation, the Burgomaster gave orders to the brigands secretly. Not to ruin his reputation. They were kept in the castle in the lands of Fishtons. They become quite compliant when they heard about the sounds of coins. Because of my position, I have to negotiate with Fishtons quite often as well as Wolves and Archbishop. That's why the Burgomaster asked me a favor. Come to an agreement with the widow about Mathis. This wasn't difficult for me, and having Burgomaster who's obliged to you is sometimes something that won't be out of place in today's times. Thank you for information. I already know two people, both of which could turn out to be Wendell's mysterious enemy, but which of them? I don't have a right to err. I still have one more clue left, and I have to check it before I go to Wendell. And ask about the Inquisitor. Yes, indeed, a man humble in appearance, but with some influence in the church, asked me to cooperate with him. He needed to have the present abbot of Burkert selected out of all the other contenders. And who is this influential person? Inquisitor Moritz, the prior of Schwanz Abbey, the one that we worked for, I guess. You may happen to know him. Is there anything else you wish to occupy my time with, or is that all? That's all. Check all three clues. I know three names. Moritz, the prior, the Burgomaster, and the mysterious collector of books, several. And I have reason to suspect all three. It seems the time has come to go to the lone grave and talk to Wendell. Oh, right. Maybe I should listen. Are there rumors? There's Saint Hermit. You know, I heard that the hermit settled on the southern slopes of Blauham Mountains. He was a saintly person. His hermitage is situated... right, there is one high up. And those who have been there say that even the air there is different. Yeah, right. There are so many saints in Blauham that there aren't enough cells for them to settle down in. So they live wherever they can. Very soon there will be an horror in every sinking hole. Well, stop blaspheming. for it's not an abbot or a bishop, but a common shoeless monk. But his hut is furnished with church plates, and you and you feel as if you're in a real church. And there are many icons on the walls. And if someone in trouble comes to him, the hermit blesses them and gives them an icon. And it also happens that if a poor man comes to him, the hermit gives him a Lenten flat cake. And if and it may happen so that there is a coin in that flat cake, and sometimes more than one. Righteous men live well, I should say. They have so much gold that they put it into flat cakes instead of butter. What an intriguing hermit. Okay, yeah. Let's go visit that hermit. I'm pretty sure that's somewhere over there. There's yep, hermitage. How about we save just in case? I don't think that will be a problem. Oh yeah, Saint Xavier. Welcome to my humble abode, kind people. How can the repentant sinner Xavier help you? I could hardly make my way through the door. How much church paraphernalia lies here? What's that icon set in gold? This is the image of Saint Apostle Kilian of Varconia. Take it if you need it. So I suppose you're the kind of So I suppose you're the king of thieves. And I suppose there are the treasures of the monastery which you graciously hid for them. Oh, I beg you, don't reopen my old wounds. I'm not a thief anymore. My dark past is like a stone on my neck, and even now it burdens me. Here, under this wooden floor, there's a silver, gold, and jewels. When I have an opportunity, I distribute them to the poor. But what? But I steal again, and bloody again. I can't help it. You see, every day, every night, I pray to God to save me from this temptation. But it's all in vain. Please take it all. Take all you can carry. Save me from the golden burden. Cool. Did I take it? Minus follow power. What's power source? Just out of curiosity. Can I... Where did I put it? Probably in one of those, right? Power health. Let me see. What's the power source? An object this feature lets its wielder restore 10 spiritual power per turn in a fight. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. But I don't think it's worth minus 5 willpower and minus 25% health, because she'll be like sniped out by the archers real fast. So and what choices do I have? Really? Let's go to that Satanist, that necromancer that lived in the city, and we'll see what we can do. So there is this dude. So do you have my icon? What are you waiting for? I'll pay you well. No? Or what else? Can I just give it to... Who else can I give it to? Is there somebody in here that I can give it to? Nope. Does look like it to me. The only option I can think of is that guy over there. Let me see. Let me check. if he'll take it. Okay, yeah. Nope. I guess I just need to talk to the guy. Let's just load the quick save. I have to warn you, it's quite unusual. It's... Yes, I know, nevertheless, I'll pay you well for it. Why do you need it then, if that information is secret? Well, since you already know what it is, there's no point in hiding the truth then. No one stole it from me. I simply need the icon to get even with a mean-spirited individual. His name is Pauline Piemont. He lives in Castle Fubersgraus in Threver. He's the man I want to give the icon. Believe me, it's the best option. The icon brings only misfortune to its owners. It's not easy to destroy. For example, if a person throws it into water, he'll die of illness or will become blind within a year. I don't think you want to try it and prove it wrong. If it turns out that it will bring misfortune, then let be someone, some of a mean heart. Will give me the icon? Sure, I don't need it. It's the wisest choice. Here's your money. Okay, now for the comrades in misfortune. Where exactly? Right, over there. Okay, let's go with that. Is it that way? No, it's that way, right? Somewhere? Yeah. Somewhere over there? Over here. This one, right? So here I am. I have to wait for Wendell now. Oh, there he is. Is it? Yep, that's him. If need be, I can take him. Elizabeth, have you finally managed to find something out? Yes, I have reason to suspect 3 different people. Now I'll tell you all about my investigation in detail. Well, thanks for the story. Now I know who to take vengeance for my family on. But who exactly? You haven't guessed? Remember when a person wants to hide the traces of his crime, he always refers to other people? He did this for one man, this for another, for another one, and this by the orders of the third one. But it was he who did it. Explain. In all 3 episodes, there appears to be one person, Werner von Stretch, the Ducal Chancellor. He's the glue. He's involved in all 3 stories. I'm almost sure that the capture of my manor is his doing as well. All threads lead to him. I should admit it's not an impossible suspicion. I had an incident with him which proved to me that Stretch doesn't burden himself with morality. But we don't have any evidence. What if I try to prove him guilty, somehow make him expose himself during our talk? Well, try, and then return to me, and I'll fulfill my part of the deal. I'll keep my word a little bit. What is that? Just something? Okay. Well, let's go talk to the Chancellor now then. Who's that? Is somebody following me? Oh, bandits, but they look like a rat or something. No, they're not following me. Are they? I think they are following me. Really? With that? You are following me with that? Okay. Let's save. If I can probably take out this, if need be. So, Chancellor, about the attack on Chiltern, a moment of your time. A friend of mine told me he had come across some Wendell von Schattenfrost. What? The bastard is still alive? Should be found and killed as soon as possible. And why is that exactly? You're not a child anymore, and you probably know that I became a child chancellor in rather unconventional manner. The Schattenfrost family knew too much, and it threatened my position at the ducal court. I'd been settling the matter peacefully for some time, but then I decided that it would be easier to get rid of them once and for all. So to be on the safe side, I arranged to have them disposed of, shall we say. But one of them, perhaps the most dangerous one, Dem Enderlin's seneschal, miraculously managed to escape. And now I hear from you that he got closer to Windfell. He must be found and crushed as soon as possible. Chancellor fixes you a prison gaze. I think I already have someone who can take care of this little problem. Lord Werner, may I ask you, why should I conceal your actions without any profit to myself? And no, it won't be bringing me even a step closer to my revenge. Perhaps even hold me away from it. Well, there's one weighty reason, very weighty. Alban, leave us. Alban looks at both of you, but goes as he is bid and leaves you alone with the Chancellor. Stretch waits until the door clicks and breathes out a long sigh. He approaches the window, his face becomes pensive and his voice suddenly weary. I suppose it's high time I do what your father didn't have time for. I'll tell you the truth. You must have already heard the legend about Genefa and Linhart. But in a quarter of a century people have misinterpreted the names of the heroes of those times so that they would sound more old-fashioned. The real name of Genefa is Juliana, and of Linhart is Leonard. Those names should be well known to you because they belong to your mother and father. Juliana's brother, that one who forced her to marry, was none other than Enderlin. You are related to him, although I'm sure no one would have told you. And the young judge's assistant, that was none other than Werner von Stretch, your humble narrator. In my youth, I was Leonard's best friend. Leonard, right, my father. And that is the reason I framed an innocent for the sake of your father. All that Nicholas did was repeat Zmiter's words to Leonard. Okay. The setting fire to the cathedral, what your father's doing. It turns out that you're one of the members of the Demkin, and according to law you are to be deprived of the chivalric title and exiled forever. But what is even worse, the same fate will befall all your progeny. And remember, no glory, wealth or power can protect you. As soon as people know that you are a descendant of blasphemer, mob will hate you because they always seek to hate someone. Nobles will not pass up the chance of courting the favor of the people. They will tear you to pieces. And if you have the Duke's crown on your head, only a few people know about this manipulation, but there are papers that hold the secrets. While I live, I can keep both the people and the paper silent. But should I die without destroying the archives, the truth will surface eventually. And for you, this truth will be bitter, very bitter indeed. So, Elizabeth, there's no other man in the world who wishes that your sinful life will continue for a very long time, and that remains as few enemies as possible who might end your life. I've underestimated you, Werner, when you dealt with Ole von Blisky so shortly. I decided you were simply unscrupulous, but now I see that's far from the worst thing you have done. So what would you rather have me honest and honorable? In that case, the first thing I should do is to confess to all the court about the cover-up about your family that was made 30 years ago. Do you really want that? No, not because of my own wealth or status, not because of your disgrace, of disgrace though they in themselves are worse than death, but because my kin will end with me, and that was exactly what one who deprived me of home, and my beloved one wanted, and I have no wish to concede victory to that monster. I think, like, yeah, it's probably the guy that was exiled that's trying to take revenge, right? That's what's it all about, I think. And what is even worse is that if I'm expatriated, I won't be able to take vengeance on Enderlin, my damned uncle. And I swore to do that on my father's and mother's graves. Oh right, Enderlin. What? Her uncle? I kinda lost that somewhere. Well said. As I see, you understand everything quite well. Now you know that what to do. Find out whom your friend War Wendell von Schattenfrost is hiding. Find out from your friend where he's hiding, and finish him off before it's too late. Well, we can do stuff with this Werner. Like, can we not pretend that he's dead? Like, give me something that he owns or something. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Mountain bandits. You know what? Let's kill you. We've been walking around there, and I just want you dead. Kill everybody. Whoa, this guy increased 22 experience for that one fight. I think it's based on how much they do, and when he does that thing of his, it basically gives so many actions. Yeah, I think we can just do that. Yeah, basically every fight he gets at least 23 XP. 22, 23. That's a lot of experience there, buddy. Let's go to that church. Is that where I need to go? Yeah, that's Small Valley. Can we... I don't want to kill him. I want to kill the Chancellor. I want to, like, somehow cooperate with this guy to kill the Chancellor, but not before he, like, tells everything to me. Are you coming towards me? No. Oh, there he is. So, did you manage to find out anything from Stretch? Yes, but I also found out more than I expected. What exactly? He's guilty, you're right, but I can't let him die. So he's bought you over as well? Thought I was a good judge of character, and I was certain you were not like that. I was wrong in both cases. No, you're wrong. The Chancellor didn't buy me, but he knows more about me than I did. And that power is more than I could overcome. All I can do for you is to persuade you to put off your vengeance. Away with idle speech. You can't let this scoundrel die, while I can't let him live. We may be comrades in misfortune, but now it is either you or I. Well then, Wendell, so be it. Like, come on, that's kind of dumb. Dude, like, seriously. What the hell? Is it considered to be an ambush position? I don't think so. We should have went into the forest. I mean, we can win this without too much trouble, I'm pretty sure of that. You know what, but still. How about I want to go in the forest. And how about we go into here-ish somewhere? No, no, no. Maybe I should... Because ambush only works in the forest, right? Ambush... You battled a swamp or forest, yeah. Is that him? Yeah, let's go into the forest. Are we in the forest? No, we're not. Because I want to use it. I want to use that ability. Let's just spit it down a little bit. Can we, like, go somewhere? Will this be considered forest? I think it might be, but probably not. Yep, I think it is. C64, yep, that's great. We'll be moving closest the archers. I should probably take out archers. It will not be possible though. Wendell is not even close to anything. Who should I... What do you do? And 5 mil defense. I think my archer should probably take him out. But you... You don't just kill him. Let's just fast attack him. 24. Actually, perfect. And you should probably, I don't know, do that on him. Alright, you got ambush as well. You got an amulet. Okay, and you... I'll finish him off. And you should finish him off. Okay. And that means you... what? Does he have... Yes, he does. And punch him. Punch him. Okay. How about you? Will you be able to shoot him? You know what? Shoot that guy. You heal him. Okay. And you... I might as well heal him again. This guy... And at this point it's already... What does it do? Melee defense, each turn for 3 turns. Accumulates and lasts until the end of the battle. Ooh, that's a lot. If you start with it. But I don't think it'll help them much. Probably attack this guy just to farm XP a bit. Okay. Forgive me, Wendell, I had no choice. Well then, now you can inform the Chancellor with a clear conscience that nothing threatens his sinful life any longer. Almost immediately, scavengers gather over the body of Wendell. Large black kite fights off ravens for the meal. With clouded conscience, we should at least bury the body. I killed a good man here. Okay. So, coming back to the Chancellor. Which is odd, you know? I would like... Hey, buddy, how about I get where we captured the Chancellor and like torture the location out of him or something like that? Or maybe like play along and we'll kill him a bit later. Like you waited that long, you might as well wait a little bit longer. So I helped you, help me out. Yeah, Wendell's dead. I'm glad you didn't let me down. Believe me, you did the right thing. And before moving on to the more urgent matters, I wish to speak just this once about this deed. And then we'll let it lie forever. If you think I enjoy the measures I take, then you are wrong. I have a heart as sickly and dead as it is. But the conscience is hardly a virtue for a person in my position. Or, for that matter, for anyone who holds power. Power is like a galley slavery. It binds your hands and feet and extends you to the limit, both mental and physically. I longed for power thinking its highest good, but when I got it, it simply turned into shackles. I'm not excusing my actions, but perhaps you understand that. If I let go of the oar, I'll be thrown overboard that very moment. These metaphors don't make me despise you any less, Werner. You are as much to blame for Ollie and Wendell as I am. Looks like we understand each other. Let this be the end of the matter. Let's move on. Looks like we understand each other and don't need any more words. Well then, return to your duties. So... Political situation? As you know, Wendell stands amidst the... didn't I like complete my objective, more or less? What do you want me to exactly do? There are 3 ways to reconcile. Oh right, I need to like talk to them, right? Or something? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's go and talk to them. I probably need to like, hey, make peace or something like that. Yep. Request truce. Gustav, you said you are ready to consider my words. In that case, I'd like to give you some piece of advice, and I'll be infinitely grateful to you if you heed it. Then speak. You know as much as I do that discord between the wolves and dioses and fiefdoms damage the strength of the Duchy greatly. It's not easy to pull an end to it, but if I persuade Ursula von Fichten to offer you a truce, will you accept it? The old hag would sell me out in a moment's notice, but if you say she will keep her word, then I will accept it. But if she breaks her word, I will expect your help in dealing with her. Very well, I will send a messenger to Eagle's Nest. Your task is to persuade the widow not to decline my offer. Okay. Let's move to the Eagle's Nest. Wasn't that the Eagle's Nest? Wasn't it the place where Hitler has his had his little castle on top of the mountain. I think so. That small valley. Should have just waited for him there and killed him. Just so he wouldn't annoy me. Okay. Almost there. And to the castle. Okay, Lisa, or whatever your name is. Ursula. Request the truth with the wolves. Lady Ursula, you said you were ready to consider my words. I think you will profit in hearing this proposition. I'm listening. I know that Gustav Falke sent you an ambassador offering truce. I think all the Dutch will profit if you agree to this offer. You're right, Falke promised me peace. Say it is wise to agree to it, then I shall, but if the old wolves break the promise, you'll be one of those who'll help me to make him pay. To pay the fine. Consider the provisional truce between the courts of Fichten and Order of the Red Wolf are already made. It's a wretched place, but still, it's more profitable than... it's a wretched peace, but still, it's more profitable than endless strife. Managed to reconcile two of them. This is exactly what the Chancellor wanted. Should tell him of success. Okay. Let's get to it. Over there. Off we go. And Swamp Valley. God damn it. Somebody just already, you know, raise it to the ground or something. Just so it would stop annoying me. And off we go. Hey there, Chancellor. Deed's done. You brought some good news, but it seems that it is overshadowed by much darker news. The Duke passed away this morning. We must find Ludwig as soon as we can. The urgent knock sounds at the Chancellor's door. I specifically requested that we were not to be disturbed. Lord Chancellor, I'm sorry, but I have urgent news. The forces of Landgrave of West Rothwald have crossed the Roth and have invaded Thraver. It has begun. We must find Ludwig as soon as we can. An urgent knock sounds on at the Chancellor's door. I specifically requested not to be disturbed. Didn't we? It has... Werner sits down and looks at his table helplessly, and steeples in his fingers under his chin. Messenger, sensing the Lord Chancellor mood, quickly leaves the room, and the click of the closing door disturbs the uneasy silence. Chancellor, may I take my leave? Yes. The moment you approach the door, the Chancellor calls upon. Wait, Lord Chancellor? A man needs to enter the lion's den. You're the only one I can trust. Take two of your men, the bravest among and most trustworthy of all of them. Then return to me quickly. Every hour counts now. Okay, so I need to pick two. Well, it will definitely be you. And her, probably. Wow, so many level ups. So, yeah. And what does her last skill is? They're starting to all friendly use. Ooh, that's neat. Yeah. Well, this guy is also really cool. I think it might he probably is better than the other one, than this guy. Might as well be a rogue. Oh, look at that. Finally, dagger came useful. Oh, wait, what? Where did I get all that stuff? -4. Okay. Like even when he's not mounted, he's better than this guy. Like he's better in everything basically. So it will be him and her, I'm thinking. Because healing, I think, is quite important. Is there anything better that I can give her? I wonder. I don't think any of my inventory will transfer, I'm afraid. Does he have holy blessed weapon? Yes, yes. From what exactly? From this one, right? Okay. We do also have a silver sword. And she has the mirror to have a silver weapon. Okay. I guess that will be that. Do I want anything from this guy to transfer? To him? I think not. Okay. Let's go and put our guys somewhere. Probably the closest will be this place. Right. Do I even... maybe I should, like, just disband her. I don't think I'll even ever see her again. Ever. So you go there. You and... you... and... you... something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's grab a couple of you and just put it on one of the towers. Yeah, that'll do. And you guys will be here, here, and here. Yep, that works. Off we go. Let's talk to the Chancellor again. You there. Wait a second. How about I save just in case before I continue, in case I need, in case like I can transfer money but I cannot transfer items or something stupid like that happens. Yes. Travel along the northwestern high road. When you advance to the north so far, the towers of Northport passed out of sight. Unseal the envelope and read what it says. And then, as soon as have done so, destroy the paper. Understood? Yes, Lord Chancellor, but still, please tell me where I'm heading. To visit your dead uncle. When Nospor is all but distant memory, you open the envelope and the Chancellor gave you. Leave immediately for East Rothwald, in order to personally take charge of the preparation for the upcoming war. Head for Trevor, where Landsgrave's army intruded just recently. Your task is to find out why Enderlin so suddenly decided to move to the south without first taking the east part of Rothwell. He must have had his reasons for it, and we can't let him outsmart us. Visit Daniel, the Count of Trevor. He's one of the few people whose loyalty I do not doubt. I hope he will be able to provide you adequate support. After Enderlin's plan become clear, join Daniel's army and drive off the enemy from the county. Then, without delay, meet me in East Rothwald. Your name carries some infamy, so it would be best not to draw any more attention to yourself. When you arrive in Trevor, do not use your real name. And don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe anything at all. I have arrived in Trevor and I can already see Daniel's castle on the mountain ridge. I should head there first, as the Chancellor advised me. So, yeah, I have everything zeroed out. Okay. Probably should have maybe bought something for her, but it's not much I could have bought her. Maybe like that better hat, and that was all. We have some deserters over there. Okay, I will make a cut here, and we will continue the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.